A man can be himself only so long as he is alone. The closing years of life are like the end of a masquerade party when the masks are dropped. Wicked thoughts and worthless efforts gradually set their mark on the face, especially the eyes. Mostly it is loss which teaches us about the worth of things. The person who writes for fools is always sure of a large audience. There is no doubt that life is given us, not to be enjoyed, but to be overcome, to be got over. Almost all of our sorrows spring out of our relations with other people. We seldom think of what we have, but always of what we lack. We forfeit 3/4 of ourselves in order to be like other people. All truth passes through 3 stages. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. Third, it is accepted as being self-evident. No rose without a thorn, but many a thorn without a rose. If a man does not love solitude, he will not love freedom, for it is only when he is alone that he is really free. It is a clear gain to sacrifice pleasure in order to avoid pain. Ordinary people merely think how they shall spend their time, a man of talent tries to use it. Satisfaction consists in freedom from pain, which is the positive element of life. The safest way of not being very miserable is not to expect to be very happy. Wealth is like seawater, the more we drink, the thirstier we become, and the same is true of fame. The 2 enemies of human happiness are pain and boredom. The greatest of follies is to sacrifice health for any other kind of happiness. If you want to know your true opinion of someone, watch the effect produced in you by the first sight of a letter from him. Willpower is to the mind like a strong blind man who carries on his shoulders a lame man who can see. To feel envy is human, to savor schadenfreude is devilish. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Just remember, once you're over the hill you begin to pick up speed. Money is human happiness in the abstract. He, then, who is no longer capable of enjoying human happiness in the concrete devotes himself utterly to money. Compassion is the basis of morality. Boredom is just the reverse side of fascination. Both depend on being outside rather than inside a situation, and one leads to the other. It is difficult to find happiness within oneself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else. The alchemists in their search for gold discovered many other things of greater value. One should use common words to say uncommon things. It is a wise thing to be polite, consequently, it is a stupid thing to be rude. The greatest achievements of the human mind are generally received with distrust. A high degree of intellect tends to make a man unsocial. The more unintelligent a man is, the less mysterious existence seems to him. The wise have always said the same things, and fools, who are the majority, have always done just the opposite. The fundament upon which all our knowledge and learning rests is the inexplicable. Compassion for animals is intimately associated with goodness of character, and it may be confidently asserted that he who is cruel to animals cannot be a good man.